Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's video is just going to be a simple glute activation video. For quad dominant girls like myself, it's really important on days where we want to focus on our glutes that we first do glute activation. Otherwise, we're going to rely too heavily on our thighs and our quad muscles to perform the moves rather than focusing on building the booty. So today, I'm just going to show you how I go about doing a glute activation routine. Of course, before you do anything, you want to make sure that your muscles are nice and warm. I like doing jump roping, but you could do any form of light cardiovascular activity. I usually just turn on a song and I just jump rope for the entirety of it, and it really helps to bring up my heart rate and get me ready for the rest of my workout. Another thing that's really important to do before your workout is to stretch your muscles. I'm really bad at this and I forget all the time to do it, but it is so crucial. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm just stretching out the front of my thighs by just pulling my foot back behind me and balancing like that. This next one's really good for your inner thighs and for your back, which is actually used a lot during squats as well. Your shoulders are. So you just want to bend down in like a plie, and then you're going to twist your upper body towards the other side. Gets the inner thighs and your shoulders. This is a good hamstring stretch. Cross one foot in front of the other and bend down, touch your toes. And then do the same thing on the other side. This shouldn't take too long because it's just simply stretching out the muscles. Of course, you can hold each pose longer if you want. So for these glute activation moves, you're going to want to have a resistance band. Mine just has ankle ties on the side of it, and I bought it off of Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description box. I've used it all the time, and it's really lasted me quite a while. So I just secure that around my ankles. And you want to make sure it's a good, comfortable place. Get low in a squat, and then you're just going to walk side to side. You're going to walk to one side 5 times, and then you're going to walk to the other side 5 times. It doesn't have to be a low squat, just as long as you can feel your glutes. That's what's important here. Make sure you're squeezing them as well and really activating. This move really in particular is going to focus on that gluteus maximus, which is the largest and most dominant part of the glutes that we think about. The next move that we're going to be doing is doing kickbacks. So if you had a cable, you could use that, but since I only have a resistance band at my gym, that is what I'm using. You just want to flex your foot and kick your leg back out behind you 15 to 20 times for each leg. This move really targets your hamstrings, which are that like under butt area that really gives you that perky and lifted look. And it's also really going to help when you're doing deadlifts and squats. The next glute activation move is we're going to be doing hip thrusts with a resistance band around our knees or like our mid-thigh area. I just undo the part around my ankle and I put that on my upper thighs. And then I just get on a bench, I go to the edge of it, and then I go down and then I squeeze up at the top. This is really targeting your gluteus maximus as well. And I do this 15 to 20 times. The last move in this glute activation routine is to be doing pulses up with a flexed foot, kind of like donkey kicks. And this really also targets your hamstrings. And I'm doing this 15 to 20 times on each leg. The thing with glute activation is you don't want to tire out your muscles, but you want to get them to the point not exactly towards exhaustion, but where you can really start to feel it and you can feel like a little bit of a burn. That is the optimum place, because then you'll be able to find that later in your workout and activate your glutes that way. This video is a little bit shorter than my other routines, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more videos on how to target your glutes and build that booty. Have a good one, guys.